Alright, we're just doing some experiments over here. Cooking some Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Cooking some meth.
Cooking some... Oh, well...
I'm just kidding.
Actually,
We're not...
this would be good. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
It's pink. It's
we're
not...
at a lab in the desert.
It's clearly not.
It's pink? You think that's pink?
Pink.
I think it's purple.
Is
it's
it?
purple to me. It's like, I don't know. It's like ditto colored.
It's like more purple than S boots, but it's less...
Oh, yeah.
It's less pink. I mean...
No, her boots are like...
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
definitely...
less pink. It's less purple than I think it should be to be purple.
No, it's probably purple. Anyway...
Welcome to episode...
Nuzlocke 15.
We're talking at the same time.
I healed my Pokemon.
He did that.
I went to the PC and I healed my Pokemon right upstairs between episodes. I'm a cheater.
That you are.
I honestly... Hey, you're not supposed to be here without a lab coat.
Intruders? That's right. We're not supposed to be here, and I really don't even know why we are.
I honestly, though...
Get me out.
In all seriousness, Oh, another one of these.
God.
I seriously cannot get over how, like, easy this has been.
I think that RNGesus has blessed our playthrough, and I think that that is the only reasonable explanation for all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean...
No, I don't disagree.
That's the facts.
Okay, here we go. Here's self-destruct. So now we're finally going to get to see it in action, and it's going to kill our Espeon.
Nope.
Ow.
But almost.
That... See? I told you. I fucking told you.
You did try to tell me.
I told you. I knew we were... I predicted this. Go back to episode... Everyone out there watching this, go back to episode...
Insert episode here.
Yeah, insert the episode here. And tell me that I was lying to you. I was absolutely not lying when I said that this is... Oh, nice. That this was going to be the episode, or going to be the part of the game, rather, where an Electrode used goddamn self-destruct. Look at that. Look at how much damage it did.
That was an upsetting amount of damage.
It really was.
That was emotional damage. That was physical damage. I may never recover from the damage we have suffered here.
That was a lot of damage.
It was too much.
That was... Wow.
But at least he killed himself, so...
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that anymore.
This reeks.
Yeah, it does. Maybe if you didn't tell your Pokemon to kill themselves...
Yeah, suicide bomber.
Maybe you wouldn't be in this position.
Exactly.
There's nothing left here. Foo, foo, foo.
Yeah, well,
guess I'm gonna have to let you leave after I've identified intruders because I'm bad at my job.
Okay, so talking about the game, aside from these uncomfortable ass-looking benches, I mean, look at this. What are they? They're supposed to be like cells?
I bet they're cushions. I bet they're just
cushions.
like little indented.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, they look like blood cells a little bit, don't they?
A little bit.
I like the shape of the elevator too. Okay, so for you who has not experienced this game before,
Nope.
I honestly have to say, part of the luck that we've experienced playing this game so far, and being so successful in this, it is part of the fact that I have played this and beaten this game. I mean, I really don't want to exaggerate here, but like, likely over a dozen times.
And how long has it been since you've played this game? Because I know this is like a childhood game for you.
So when I came back from college, I beat this game again, and that was probably the last time I played it, and that was probably... Oh, wow. That was probably like 7 years ago.
Yeah, so I know you've played this game a dozen or more times.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's been a very long time since you've played this game.
Yeah. No,
so
I should give myself some credit.
Give yourself a little bit of credit. That's pretty impressive, actually. Because I really don't even remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. And we've been having a lot of fun. It's Friday night.
Yeah. It's Friday night. I hope it's a Friday night where you are. And if it's not, oh, what do you do? No,
Make it Friday.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Sometimes it's not Friday and you have to get over that. I get it.
Yeah.
So anyway, what do you think this lab is for? It's out in the middle of the desert.
Well, any lab in the middle
Tell
of
me
a
what
desert can't be for good, humanitarian purposes. Clearly, they're hiding something.
Yeah.
This is not a straightforward operation.
I like this little, like, office plant. That reminds me of something. But go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, don't forget that thought. Take that thought,
Yeah.
file it in your
Leftco. This guy's
brain
about
files.
to found a rival organization called Leftco.
That sounds like a real...
It's where the pets go.
Nice.
It's where the lethal pets go. Anyway.
Jeez.
Oh, we didn't heal Mr. Muffins. Damn it.
Man, you're going rogue. You're sending out Mr. Muffins with no
suck.
health?
I suck. I know.
No. You don't suck.
Anyway, what do you think this lab is for?
I think this lab is for...
What do you think was the mission statement of... Oh, damn. Espeon does not fuck around. What do you think was the mission statement of this lab, like, when it was built?
The mission statement was probably something like, we don't respect animals, and we want to test on them. We want to make sure they suffer. We probably make shadow Pokemon here.
Yes!
That's exactly what they probably do.
Okay, I have to say, I did not tell her what the point of this place was off camera. Like, that was a genuine guess, and you got it right.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Super proud, honestly.
Well, I mean, like, what else are you gonna do in a shady lab in a desert? Like, you're gonna make some illegal nonsense.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of a desert lab.
Well, I mean, you could kind of put it together from the fact that they have a train in the basement that has cages in it.
It has cages. It has chains.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
who's asking questions at this point?
Oh, you're absolutely
They
right.
spell it out for you.
Okay, I think I'm going to use my rare candy. I already used one, right?
Yes, you used it on Suicune?
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Oh, to get Aurora Beam. And because it didn't have any experience yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the next two on Eevee. Or, you know what I mean.
Eevee.
On Espeon. I don't want Espeon to die.
It's okay. I know you're having flashbooks. Flashbacks
Psych up.
to your childhood when Espeon and Umbreon were babies and you were just rocking them in their cradles and you were like, please evolve into like this, into some crazy Pokemon.
I do want to use an item. I want to give Mr. Muffins a lemonade to drink. There you go. 69.
Spike's lemonade.
Nice. Yeah. That's what I was going to mention that earlier. Oh, down street key. Does that actually stand for street? Like,
ST?
yeah.
I think so.
But why is it a street?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
It's down on the street.
Dumb street.
Dumb street. That's what the street I live on.
Oh, damn it. These are both dark type Pokemon.
So does that mean you can capture them both?
No, they're not Shadow Pokemon. They're dark type.
Oh. Those are not the same things.
Yeah. Anyway, nothing that I do to these pokes is going to be effective against them. Okay.
So what's effective against dark?
We'll do this. Fighting?
So Hitmontop? Does that mean he needs to be in there?
God damn, Espeon?
Okay, well, I take that back.
Just screwed up that Houndour. You just mangled him.
You just turned him into blended paste.
Yeah. With any luck, this will cause Nuzleaf here to flinch. Or actually, okay. Oh, scary face. That's fine.
Spooky.
His speed fell. Alright, so we're going to use Fire Blast on Nuzleaf. And I guess I'm going to use Return on Carvana. Because it mangled that Houndour, so...
And Carvana is dead, so...
Espeon really is our sweeper.
Like, I mean, he's fast.
Not to be trifled with.
He packs damage.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be a Shadow Pokemon for sure. Yep. Called it.
ooh, there's a shadow Pokemon.
It's like a bird, but he's a witch.
He's a silly little witch bird.
No.
He probably like kidnaps people and keeps them in a hut.
Probably.
That's what all the witches did in D&D.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't be surprised.
I have a thing with witches. It's true. I have a witch affliction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, stop. Okay, here we go.
So much so that anytime a witch was involved in a campaign, the rest of us would just be terrified.
Yeah.
Like, we know what's coming. This isn't gonna
sorry.
end well for any of us.
I'm sorry for traumatizing you with my witches.
It's okay. If anything, it was trauma bonding.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, that's an optimistic way to look at it. We all became closer through our shared traumas.
Yes. I agree. You became closer because I threw diabolical witches at you.
Yeah, I almost got burned in a witch hut one time.
What was the first... Really?
Yeah, do you not remember that?
No.
So, I can't even remember. I think it was that same assassin character, because everything bad that ever happened to me happened as that assassin.
So what I was going to ask was, what was your first, like, recollection from D&D? Like, what was the first game you remember playing? Or even just, like, the first experience that you remember?
I think my first experience was, it was that realistic campaign that you held, actually.
You were there for that?
Yeah, I rolled a blacksmith. It was a human blacksmith, and I think I was somehow related to some other party member. It's very vague, honestly, because it's been a long time.
Honestly, I don't want to, like, come off as the neglectful DM, but I do not remember that at all.
Well, that was also my very first campaign. I wasn't very good. I barely participated.
Were you part of the campaign or the session that had the, like, 14 people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a huge session.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't think I fully made...
Ow.
Ooh, that was bad.
See, this is why we use the things on him.
Do the thing with the thing.
I honestly cannot believe that I've suffered this many, like, close calls. But, I don't know. Part of this is me strategizing. To some extent.
This is really only contributing to the, like, anxiety that I have.
I'm sorry. Go on. About your...
The amount of times that Espeon has almost died.
I know.
Just, it hurts. But, no, this campaign.
Yes.
My earliest memories, like, I did get to set up, like, a blacksmith shop, and I made, like, some really terrible weapon for someone. I think it was, like, a throwing knife. And I was really excited at the time.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What?
I feel so much remorse that I don't remember any of this.
Well, it's cool.
You...
I went on to play a more pivotal part in some of our later campaigns.
Yeah.
But, like, this was really just me dabbling.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like a background...
It was your first character. It was a weird, like, rule set.
Yeah, like, I was just familiarizing myself with
No,
the whole thing.
I shouldn't feel too bad, I guess.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable for me because I'm not a very extroverted person.
Yeah.
I didn't feel super comfortable to play a character in front of other people.
Yeah. No, I got that. You see, if anything else, I remembered some of your first experiences as the, like, because I've started campaigns like that, like, as a player. So I absolutely get it when people come in and, like, they're not super comfortable being, you know, their character or whatever, or, like, you know, role playing. I mean, there's a lot of elements that you can be uncomfortable with, right? So
because it puts you in a situation where
yeah,
you have to play a part. You're not necessarily familiar with all the aspects of your character.
Right.
Like, I didn't know what skills I had. I didn't really even understand them all.
Yeah.
And I was also getting used to the system of D&D and, like, how we roll for things.
Yeah.
Like, it was all just totally alien to me.
But I was just going to say, I remember that, like, you were on my list for people that I needed to, like, pay extra care to. And I was like, I need to bring her more into the story and, like, ask her, like, hey, Sarah, what are you doing? Because otherwise she'll just, let other people run roughshod over the course of the campaign.
Yeah, and I feel like that really, that makes you a really good DM, that you pay attention to people like that.
Well, because,
and it's definitely appreciated, for sure.
Like, a lot of my early campaigns, I don't know what the rule set was, but a lot of, like, the turn order was just sort of based on, like, who wanted to do something. So that absolutely could happen, that people could just be, like, upstaged if you were too quiet. So when I was a DM, I wanted to, like, go out of my way to keep everyone involved.
Yeah, and that's an essential part of it, is being able to read the room, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was definitely more of a quiet person in the beginning. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I'll. What's this ability here? Does that mean I killed him? I stabbed him in the back?
Does that mean I killed him?
Does that mean they die?
Does that mean I win?
Did I win D&D?
Did I win Dund? I hope I won.
Ooh, Mr. Muffins just took some damage.
Mr. Muffins, come on, man. You're in my Pokeball throwing slot. Like, straight up, dude.
I mean, what are you even doing?
What am I supposed to do with you? I'll just throw a regular Ultra Ball. Fuck it.
You represent all of the carbs in our party.
You represent the Lollipop Guild.
At least half. We also have Pancake.
Yeah. Do you ever watch Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, like the original movie?
No, the fake phony sequel that was aired on, like, I don't know. What's the channel? Spike TV. Remember that one?
No.
No one does. It doesn't exist. I made it up. God damn, that nightshade hurts.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was asking you what your opinion is of
a fake sequel that never aired?
No, Wizard of Oz, the movie. What was your impressions of it?
Like the original movie. That's what we're talking about?
the actual Wizard of Oz. I was fucking with you.
I just wanted to be sure. But yes, okay. I mean, I watched it as a child.
It's long as hell, right?
It is kind of long. And there's a lot of, like, sing-song nonsense that happens.
Yeah. God damn it. Now if this crits,
But you know what my main association with that movie was?
No, I don't.
I was a dancer for a very long time. Maybe like 13 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the part where Sarah talks about dance for a long time.
Yep.
Okay, but I did dance. I did that.
Yep.
And we did The Wizard of Oz as one of our dance productions.
You dance with, like, Putin, right?
No.
Vladimir Putin. You went to Moscow, you danced in the Kremlin.
I absolutely did
That's
not
what you
do
told
that.
me.
I didn't say that.
Were you lying?
I never said that.
You were lying.
Definitely never told you that.
You danced with Vladimir Putin.
But what I did do was yeah, I'm gonna disregard all that. That's not what I said.
Okay, well.
Promise.
Okay.
So the Moscow Ballet would visit periodically, every Christmas time actually, because they did the Nutcracker.
What do you mean they would visit?
They came to Texas.
I feel like I'm conducting an interview.
Yeah, you're interviewing me right now.
Okay.
It's super weird.
So they came to Texas. What, do they travel? Is this like a common thing? Did they choose you?
I'm assuming that they were like on a tour and that they went to different places.
Uh-huh.
But Texas was one of those places, and they would perform every year at the Majestic Theater in Dallas.
What's the Majestic Theater?
The Majestic Theater is I guess it's like a venue. It's a theater.
Mm-hmm.
It's a place where people perform. It's where we performed. But the Moscow Ballet, they would like have dancers come here from Russia, and they would perform the Nutcracker. And our school and all of the other schools in the area would audition to participate as like extras, basically.
Okay.
So really, the main show was these dancers. They were professionals. They were amazing to watch. The best at what they do.
Yeah.
And we would be like, you know.
This might be the first Pokemon I don't catch. This thing's being a piece of shit. Go on.
That's okay. I mean, he's a crow. Like, crows eat.
Uh-oh.
An error has occurred.
God damn it. Okay, we made it back. So you were saying about the Moscow Ballet. We're gonna do this battle again. The console crashed. This is what happens. I don't know anything about technology, but I'm gonna wager a guess and say that what happened was, because I've had this happen to me before. I've played this game and I've like attempted to catch a Pokemon multiple times and it doesn't work. I swear to God, the game like runs out of RAM trying to. No, not Sunny Day. God damn it! I don't need Sunny Day.
Well, Carvana is dead.
Oh, God. Whatever. I did not mean to misclick that. Well, at least I know I can mangle these pokes. Great, Sunny Day. Woohoo.
The sun is too bright. No one can see. We're all blind.
That's actually good for Houndour.
And Nuzleaf is like, that's great. I'm a plant.
Survives. Anyway, but you were okay. So to resume, you were saying about the Moscow Ballet.
Yeah, I was just saying that they would visit every year, and they would host auditions because we would basically be extras in a production that was all about these professionals who actually knew what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I was talking about this, but I did enjoy it quite a bit. It was a performance.
So, like, what was the audition like?
We would learn a part, and we would kind of just learn it as a group, and then individually we would do it for, you know, whoever was acting as judge. And then they would let us know, like, yeah, you made it, and we would like to use you for a snowflake, or for a party member, or a rat. And these were all roles that I did. I did it for many years, actually. It was like a big thing. We did it every year. Our school encouraged us to participate in auditions. It was a lot of fun. Like, you got to go to this theater, watch professionals like train and dance and participate in this production.
Yeah.
We all got fitted for costumes, and we did our makeup. And
So you got chosen.
yeah, I did. Multiple times.
Oh.
I did this for several years at least. Maybe like 5 times.
So was your school chosen, or you as an individual were chosen?
Wow, that is insane that Espiana's 1 health. But
Yeah.
I as an individual was chosen, and several schools in like our area were chosen to participate in it. That's pretty much what I remember.
Oh, dude, I didn't use the rare candies. Ugh. Whatever.
Jeez.
What? Well, whatever.
We're having a rough time. I blame the Tito's, but
Cheetos.
I mean, that's what I'm sipping on.
Oh. I didn't realize that you were getting swifty. I had no idea.
It's a Friday night. It's spring break.
I didn't-
It's Swifty night.
I didn't totally watch you mix that drink. And
I'm sure you didn't.
anyway. No, that's cool. I mean, I knew roughly that you did that, but I didn't know the details of it, so.
Yeah, and I did it with my best friend too. And she was generally chosen every single year that I was. We both did it together.
So what were your roles?
I think we both auditioned for the same thing.
Yeah.
Or at least we were like chosen for the same thing every year. For the most part. I think there was 1 year that we did different things.
Mhm.
But I was a snowflake for my first year. And that was kind of cool. Although, I was kind of a chunky kid. And
Yeah?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
And it's less of an insecurity and more of a fact. But I like barely fit into my costume that year, which was kind of
embarrassing.
Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing, but and it wasn't super flattering on me, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Still.
That's what counts.
That's what counts. But I was also a party child and a rat and some other things that I don't really remember that much.
So you did this like multiple years then?
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
Because they would host these auditions every year, like before Christmas time.
That's cool. I never did anything like that. Ever.
It was a good opportunity for me to see what a stage production was like and everything that went into it.
I had the freshman year of college, I had the London Actors Guild come to visit my British literature class, and that was neat as frig.
That sounds cool.
That was like my first time encountering like a British person in the wild, and I was like, oh, they're so British. And they like, and we did like improv with them. They were coming to perform, and when we went to go see their performance, but before that they came to our class and they had us do improv, and one of them like said to me like, oh, you're really good at this, like you're a natural.
I can see that for you though.
It meant the world to me at the time. Like that was
I mean that's a high compliment from someone who's
British.
A professional.
Oh.
No. A professional
British person.
Sure. But that is cool.
It was a good experience. I mean, it's not quite performing with the Moscow Ballet.
No, I think that's really cool.
So, I mean, do they still do that? Do they come to Dallas, or?
I don't know. I mean, I know that after I stopped doing dance, they were still doing that.
Yeah.
And it carried on for a long time. But I also know that my dance studio has suffered some hardships in the years since I've danced there.
Oh, so this is like your private dance studio. This was not your school.
No, yes. This was sorry, I didn't say that before, but this was a dance studio that I attended independently of the high school, middle school that I went to.
Okay.
And that was such a good experience for me.
Did you dance in school, or you just did band?
No, I didn't dance in school. In actual school, I just did band and orchestra.
Okay.
Because I had this idea that I would be a music major.
Yeah.
I didn't end up going with that in the end, but I did a lot of music. So much so that I ended up going to summer school so that I could finish all of my credits just to graduate high school.
Wow.
Because I did double electives.
Yeah.
Which it's not that you're not supposed to, but
yeah,
it's just a lot of extra work.
You know what I did for my electives? I took off blocks so I could smoke crack. No, I wanted a hot lunch. I built out my high school degree plan or whatever so that I could take double off blocks senior year and abscond. And I remember we would leave at like a weird time. It was like 1:49 was when like third block ended or whatever. I don't even remember. But anyway, and then I would go home.
I mean, I knew people that did that.
I loved it, but you know,
it was kind of cool to be able to choose your own schedule at that point in your schooling.
Doesn't reflect well on your college transcript.
I mean, you were still accepted into college, so clearly it didn't hurt you that bad.
Yeah, like bottom tier choice. But I don't know. I made it work. I don't know, like, okay, I guess as long as we're doing like a heart-bearing episode, let me just recount my story for those interested. I didn't super want to do college straight out of high school. I never worked when I was in high school, and when I got in, I don't know, like I was like, I want to do English, I want to write, I'm going to be an English major. I did that my very first semester, and then after that I was like, you know what? The only people that are English majors are the people that like want to teach this. So, and I'm like, I don't super know that I want to teach, and that's a long path of like, you know, if you want to teach even high school, you got to get like a teaching certificate, or if you want to teach college, you have to, you know, get an advanced degree. So I was like, I don't know.
And that's a hard realization.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. Like, starting in studio art, I realized, like, a lot of people who pursue this path either end up as a studio artist, very rarely, or they teach this.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want that either.
Yeah.
But sorry, you were saying?
But anyway, and then I switched, and I was like, you know what? I've always done visual art. I want to keep doing that. I always did things with like ink, charcoal, just achromatic mediums. I kind of got into like the oil painting and stuff came much later, which I've talked about. But anyway, and so I was like, I want to transition. I want to be an art major. Hell with it. Like, as long as I am here and I have to go to college, I might as well go for something I, you know, really want to go for. So,
respect.
Yeah, so that's what I did. And anyway, and then I did my art program. I didn't love it. I transferred to the Art Institute of Chicago. Went there for like a year. It was a great school. I had a great experience. Nothing against it at all. I love the city. Wow, that did more damage than I thought it would. But it was just like, I don't know, everyone that I knew was getting a job as like, you know, a person at an art gallery or at the museum or something. And they were just sort of doing art, you know, on the side, hoping that it took off one day.
That's kind of how studio art rolls.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So,
and I guess I should have known that going into it, but I don't know. You learn a lot about the industry when you're actually studying, so
yeah,
it's informative, I guess.
I just realized, like, I did not want to do studio art. Like, I was like, I want to do something more commercial, and they wouldn't teach you anything commercial, and it kind of just curtailed there. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have tremendous debt when I get finished here. I'm not necessarily going to get a job. Like, I don't think that this is the path for me. So I came back to Austin, worked. I only took a semester off, like a summer and fall semester off. And I was working at Target, and there was this guy that worked there who happened to be a college graduate. He applied in like the same cattle call as the rest of us, but he had a business degree, bachelor's in business. And they basically were like, hey, we're gonna make you assistant manager. And he didn't have to help us. Like, he could have just sat in the office. But he didn't. And he came out and he walked by my aisle one day as I was like stocking. I worked the night shift. And I realized, I was like, I could just go to college and get a desk job. Like, I don't have to do this forever. Like, I could just get a more comfortable job. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the creative things that I want to do in my free time. And if they take off, then great. And if not, oh well. But I want a cushier job than this.
Yeah, so, like, at a certain point, you kind of have to... You have to be able to make a living for yourself.
Well, not just a living. I just didn't want to do manual labor.
Also that.
And I knew plenty of kids that I went to school with who, like, they were not well served by school at all. But I was one of the kids that, you know, could actually make it through college. So I was like, you know, why am I not doing this? I should just go get the degree I want, whatever, make do. So that's what I did.
Yeah. It seems like it worked out well.
Yeah, it worked out well. Unlike this battle, which actually fucking sucks. I mean, seriously.
This has been a bit of a drag. I haven't been commenting on it.
This has sucked. This has sucked the entire way through. This Murkrow will not be caught. It wasn't caught in the last game before the game crashed. And it's not being 69. And it's not being caught now. Are you watching this? This is ridiculous. It has no health.
It's not even like... It's not one of those Pokemon that I would even expect to pose a challenge.
Oh my god. I hate this thing. It's gonna fucking kill itself running into me over and over.
Or crash the game again.
I don't know how many more Ultra Balls I can throw before the game crashes again, to be honest. Like, it might just happen like that. So...
I guess I'll prepare myself for that.
Yeah. Prepare to stitch together some footage of this game crashing and me having to run back. Ridiculous. I mean, what the hell?
Welcome to an editor's nightmare.
Did we not get Suicune in one shot?
We did. We got Suicune in one shot.
He's a fighting type. That's why this is destroying him. So...
But, like, isn't he all we have left?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I can risk Entei.
But I wouldn't love that.
No.
So it's kind of just like, what do we do at this point?
Use a super potion. I might have to stock up on potions after this, to be honest.
That's probably a good thought.
Yeah.
Because this has been an absolute drag.
This has sucked.
But...
This has actually just sucked. I hate this thing. Oh, thank Christ.
Suckage no longer.
Okay.
Nice job.
Thanks.
I'm glad that we've had these heart-to-hearts and bonded over the suffering that is Murkrow.
Yeah.
This has been good.
Oh, and now she's just disappeared, has she?
Yeah. Bitches be like that sometimes.
Alright. I guess this is gonna do it for us. I'm gonna have to heal up all my Pokemon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to heal our Pokemon. We're gonna have to heal ourselves.
I'll feed these rare candy back to Espeon. I can do that right now. I should have done that before, but I didn't realize everything that we'd done up until this point, so I feel like it got more stats that time.
I don't know.
Feels like it did.
Well, the important thing is no one died.
No one died.
We're alive. They're alive.
Hopefully you are alive.
Yeah, hopefully
At
you
home.
out there.
It would suck. It's like if you got murdered watching this episode, that would suck.
I would not like that for you.
No.
So, have a good time out there, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining. From all of us here at Downgrade Arcade.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.